All right, all right, all right. It's good to be here. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. Jeff, you want to say what's up to the people?
Yes, sir. I do. People, what is up? It's good to see all of you, even though I don't see you, you see me. It's good to be seen by you. This is the Big Daddy Energy Podcast. We talk about all things related to manliness. What's up, brother?
I know I was good, man. I just want to talk about couple goals and how feminine fairy tale-ish it is. Because if it was not feminine, it would be uh, two heads better than one.
They tried to play us, but we made the game. Offend these haters, turn their shade to shame. Believe you me. Stick with the name that pays. Big Daddy everything.
And they thought I was dumb to rap, but how dumb is that when I'm the running back? Gut punch you in front of you at eye level, see if you gon' stomach that. It's food for thought, but we don't feed them hoes, we don't need them hoes. Eloquent, Big Daddy elephant, just in their element. Intelligence, telling men something they could tell a friend. And
So obviously, couple goals would be like if it came from kind of like a male perspective. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Be thruples goals.
Thruple goals. That's what it would be if it came from a male. If men came up with that.
Yeah, absolutely. But I was hoping that you were able to see the
The thumbnail.
the thumbnail.
I couldn't see it.
I couldn't see it.
No, I'm gonna type something in the chat here. This is what I see underneath anything that has to do with couple goals.
Okay.
Hold on. This is how I know men didn't come up with it.
so
I could
so
go
when
into the
somebody
chat.
so if somebody sees couple goals, like if they write couple goals on the top of the post, and then in the comment somewhere it'll say that.
It'll say that. Yeah, could you pull it up so that we can see what it'll say?
Okay. You mean this one right here?
That's what it'll say. That's how I know it didn't come from a guy. A guy doesn't say that. I did it for demonstration purposes only. Outside of that, I don't type like that.
Yeah.
So
Uh, but it's important, brother, because aren't you supposed to envision what you want in life?
yeah, you should. Goal setting is pretty important, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I would think so.
It's the only way to accomplish anything, really.
You think it's similar to that though, brother? Like if let's say I looked up to the Rock and I was like, man, I want to be like that guy when I grow up, man.
Yeah.
You know, I just aspire to be, something like you. I'm so influenced by you, guy. You just don't even know. I meet him and he's like, so what are you doing now? And I'm like, no, I'm in MMA, just trying to get my name, trying to get my name out there, like whatever. And I've been taking acting classes and
That's
and look, I'm lifting, and I'm in the gym, man.
Gains, muscle goals.
Yeah, I mean,
I see.
I ain't like you yet, man, but it's
it's hard work. You'll get there one day.
that's how the Rock laughs.
Yeah, that's how he does it, brother. Yeah, do that again. Yeah, he chuckles, brother. Gives us a chuckle.
Yeah, he does. And then nothing wrong with that. Was there, Jeff? If I was like 19 or really working on it?
No, not at all, man. Not at all. That's kind of the big deal with athletes, pro athletes, is they're kind of setting the example. The guys that are pro athletes now looked up to the guys that were pro athletes 15 years ago.
Okay, I got you.
And they used those guys to set their goals, and then became pro athletes.
So then, what about Brangelina?
What? Say that again.
What about Brangelina?
Brangelina, yeah, kind of like J Fleck.
Is that the one? Is that how it's gonna go? They're gonna keep it like that. J Fleck.
J Fleck. I think that was it, right?
Okay. Okay.
J Fleck. Brangelina, yeah.
What's the other one? Kimye.
Kimye. Kimye sounds like a dish,
Kimye, yeah.
but Kimye, yeah.
Jayonce.
Jayonce. Yep.
Because you couldn't do like the BJ.
No, you can't do BJZ. BJZ. It's like a Fugazi BJZ.
Can you think of any other ones?
Yeah, Russiera.
Have they done that? Have they said it?
I don't know, but they should.
Because the names have kind of like dwindled away, but they're still like you're still seeing these couple goals.
Yeah.
Remember, Will and Jada was always one.
Yeah, they made it into top tier hip hop lyrics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But brother, could you please tell me what happened, brother, to some of these relationships?
Well, they turned out to not work. They didn't last very long, or as long as a relationship should last, like ever.
And then some of them, maybe people retired from saying, "Oh yeah, couples goals" to that particular arrangement.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine nobody really wants a relationship like Will and Jada anymore. Like,
yeah, you'd have to do like pre-COVID Will and Jada.
Okay, well, but then we just didn't know.
Yeah, now that you know, yeah, maybe it's what's that thing where you meet a celebrity and they turn out to be a jerk? Have you ever heard of this?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
It's kind of like that. You couple goals, and then when it comes out, it's like, oh man, that sucked the whole time. I was using that as my goals.
Hey, but brother, I don't know, brother, because Denzel Washington, you heard of him, right?
I have, yeah.
You know how long he's been married?
Yeah, the whole time I've known him, yeah. I've known of him, yeah.
Matter of fact, he has a son the age of his marriage, and we know him. We watch him on movies and TV.
Really?
Yeah, he looks like his mom, more like his mom than his dad. But yeah.
Okay, that's a pretty good goal. I as a man that's married, I like that goal.
You like that?
I like that. Yeah.
Have you seen her? Have you seen his mom? I mean, well, not his mom, but Denzel's wife. Have you seen her?
I have. Yeah, I've seen her. Matter of fact, the first time I saw her was only like 2 years ago.
The first time.
The first time, I had no idea he was married this whole time. No clue. Never even really thought about whether or not he was married.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he's got to be, right? He's Denzel. And then there he is. There's his wife. And when I saw them, it was the story about their first date. That's how I saw her.
Okay. Do you know anything about that first date?
Yeah, I think he was telling the story at I think they were at like a red carpet event or something, and he was saying how they got a cab. He didn't have enough money for the cab, and she said that she covered it, and he was like going to call it off because he realized how expensive this is all going to become. He doesn't have no money.
Got you.
But then she covered it. I think she covered the tab, or he covered the cab, and then she covered the dinner. They had a little husband and wife joking spat about who covered what. But yeah, something like that. She ended up having to cover the first date.
That's cool. That's all right, brother. And that woman he married.
Yeah. He married her.
All right. Have you heard of Magic Johnson's wife?
No, I haven't.
He's married. He is married.
Is he?
Yeah. All right, Jeff.
All right,
Okay.
man. Yeah,
Jeff,
I
he's
don't even-
married. All right, Jeff.
okay, man. I just didn't know that. I wouldn't have guessed that Magic Johnson was married, brother.
Well, he is.
Uh,
He's had a very long-term marriage.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Yeah, she's probably a really great woman then.
No, it was since the 80s, Jeff.
Oh yeah, she's a keeper, brother. Yeah, she's a trooper. Gotta be.
What?
She's gotta be a great woman. I'm sure she's a wonderful wife.
Why are you saying that?
'Cause I was born in 1987. So I was watching television in the 90s.
Yeah. It was announced that he had to retire from basketball because everybody knows this. I don't want to come across as that guy that express people business, but that he had contracted the HIV.
Yeah.
Right? But he was married.
Okay.
And he's still married to the same woman.
It's pretty phenomenal, man. It's pretty phenomenal.
That's something else, right?
Yeah, that's another one that's like, man, that's not a bad goal to set for yourself.
Oh, to have HIV?
No, to have a wife that sticks with you for a long time.
Oh, okay.
No matter what.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
no, that's a terrible goal, guys.
All right. You remember when we talked about being a bird, brother, and having to trade your fingers and arms
Oh yeah, to fly.
to fly? Yeah.
Yeah,
You had to turn in your entire arms that you have.
Yep.
No tattoos. You gotta give them up.
No ears. Ears gotta go. You get holes in the side of your head.
Just to fly.
Yeah.
Brother, that's what when I hear people make goals dealing with somebody else's circumstance. I ain't talking about my willpower is gonna get me here.
Right.
I'm talking about an entire circumstance.
Right.
It makes me think of all these different situations, but look at all these scenarios we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
So what are your thoughts, brother? Have you ever had couples goals?
Yeah. So what I used to consider couples goals was like the standard things that people do. Like, you have like standard life is boy meets girl, boy marries girl, couple have children, and go get a house.
Oh, you just talking about living a life.
Yeah, like the regular set of things. Meet the girl, the one that's going to make you be like really excited to be with, and then marry her, and then have children with her, have a house, couples goals. That's how I've always thought about it.
Man, I wish you could see this thumbnail, brother.
Yeah.
Because
Is that what it is? It's just regular run of the mill.
no, it's couple goals.
But now I see like I'll see like a pair of legs like this. One will be smooth and soft looking, and the other will be manly. And all you see is the legs like this. And
Yes,
in
sir.
front of the legs is like a beach. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll be like couples goals. And that I think it's quite silly.
But is it though, brother? Is it silly, or is it just something that you're like,
I think it's quite silly because it seems to not make a lot of sense to me.
So what should a woman look forward to, brother?
Marrying her husband, her soon-to-be husband.
Yeah, but such a drag.
What? You're gonna get married. That means you're gonna be able to have children and you're gonna be married.
Spare me the details.
Yay. But marriage. Yay for marriage. Oh, you when it's time for you guys to buy a home, you'll be able to decorate it. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, but what's in it for a woman? That's why we fantasize of having like this bomb, like sex life, and having like traveling and just standing out. You know, like just both of us is just like bossy, like
But you have children and you have decorations that you picked.
I don't want to be like those women. That's what you don't understand. I don't want to be like my grandmother, where it's just like, oh, I'm just in the house cooking.
Yeah.
I want to live. I want to experience things. I want to, like we're young.
I got you. Yeah. It's kind of like I remember one time I was going to buy a pair of J's. I don't know if you remember this, brother, but they used to sell the packs. The J's came in packs, and it was 2 shoes, and it was the same color scheme, and it would be 2 different Jordan numbers that equal 20, 23.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like the 11s, and what is that? The 11s
12s,
and the 12s, yeah, and they'd be like in black and white. And I remember this, and they were like, I think like maybe $500, $600. I remember I was very young. It was like my 4th time paying rent ever, and I had just bought a pair of 6 rings. And I still wanted one of the packs. The 6 rings that just came out. And so I had to pay my rent. And I remember thinking, well, I do get paid a week later. That could cover the rent. I'll just be like a week late. And I went and bought a pack. And so I had 3 new pairs of J's. 3 of them. And yeah, brother, I was in a situation where the apartment I was in, you paid rent, but it also covered utilities. And so they didn't evict me. I was a week late, and I didn't get evicted.
Okay.
But my utilities did get evicted.
They got out of yours.
They left. The utilities left. And so I had to go like a week with no utilities till I got paid again.
But you were jaywalking.
I was jaywalking, brother. I couldn't tell what color shoe I was putting on before I left the house because I didn't have no lights on. But either one would have worked. It was all right. And yeah, brother, that was one of those young, foolish lessons that you learn. And that's what that reminds me of, brother.
How so? I mean, we're young.
Yeah, we're young.
I don't get it. This has nothing to do with bills. You're going to take care of the bills, obviously. I'm talking about what we have left over. We
have to use it to continue taking care of the bills and build. Don't you want to build something?
Well, I don't know. I just thought that
we can build something.
I just thought things would be different.
Why? What made you think that? I don't even like beaches.
You get married and you're just, it's like, just getting old, just getting older. That's all it is. We're just getting old. And like you see like Alan and Susan, and they're always like,
oh yeah, but Susan.
Well,
you know Susan like I know Susan.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that's how to have fun. I don't know. Is that how a girl can have?
I don't know. What do you think Alan's therapist thinks about what you just said? Yes, therapist.
Alan seems happy. Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, well, happy husband and bills paid.
Nothing rhymes with it. See, nothing rhymes.
Yeah, well, happy husband, bills paid, abundant. All right, so back up off me. Well, I don't know, brother. Where do you think it comes from? Is it keeping up with the Joneses? Is there a little bit of that in there?
Probably. No, maybe a little bit of that syndrome, but most of it's just TV, brother. Just imagination. Women have a fascinating imagination.
They do.
I don't blame them, brother. I don't blame them. As a matter of fact, I actually want to reconcile, brother,
Yeah.
for the way that we dismiss so easily. Like serious men. Every man doesn't do this, but a serious man will dismiss most of what women imagine, what they conjure up. Most of the time, like, what? No. How many times have you said that, brother? What?
Oh yeah.
And then no.
What? No. Yeah.
So I do want to reconcile with the women. I want to say this. If it wasn't for your way of looking at things, we might not even have this house. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for your way of looking at things, I probably would still be wearing what I was wearing in high school. Right?
It's very true.
Because I liked it. I'm saying.
That's yeah.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the way that women look at things in their imagination, I probably wouldn't have got into that show. And I actually, you're right. I actually did end up liking the show. I liked it.
Yeah.
So I do. I want to. I say this to say, I get it, brother. They're just trapped in this mind of, I want to live outside of this mind. I want to live outside of this body.
Yeah.
It just seems like everything's just happening, and men get to do dangerous things, and y'all are okay with that. That's enough for y'all. And we just raise kids, get our hair messed up.
That's it. Messy hair, children everywhere. Yeah, that's a good point, though, brother. Because I will say this: I think men can sometimes forget to enjoy life, because imagination is useful, man. It really does help you figure out ways to enjoy life.
Absolutely.
And I've been in situations where, if you could imagine, there's not a lot of money this week, but we want to do something, and then wife comes up with this really cool thing to do where we really can do it without spending a lot of money. Maybe have a picnic in the backyard or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're really good about that kind of stuff. They'll, especially if they're kind of grounded in,
there you go.
in
I like
reality.
that. I like that word. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then it's part of why you want to get your wife involved in what's going on sometimes. That way she's aware. I got that from that movie, Get Rich or Die Trying. 50 Cent's grandfather said, "You know why I gave your grandmother a check every week? That way she knew what we had, and didn't expect anything else." And I'm not saying to live by that, but that's not a bad way to figure things out. That way she knew what was coming every week. She knew what the money was, and then use her imagination inside of those boundaries.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And without women, brother, I don't think men would do any of that stuff. We probably would only see one of the oceans, one side of the ocean, either the Atlantic or the Pacific.
I already saw the ocean. What are you talking about?
The other one's just in reverse. Boring. You know what I'm saying? So, it's useful. It really is.
But girls just want to have fun. And a lot of times it just comes from the child in them. And there's a child in me, Jeff. He's still there, man.
Mine is still here. Yeah.
Is he, brother?
Absolutely, brother. Yeah.
You know him? He's right there?
Yeah, I was just talking to him earlier. Little teenager, man.
There's a child in me. So I honestly, brother, just honestly, man, I hadn't looked at it this way. You know what I'm saying? I had to grow this exterior, but the child that's in them, they never parted with her, brother. They're best friends.
Yeah.
They're best friends, and they've been thinking about getting married and doing whatever it is that they think about. They've been thinking about this since they were 11, brother.
That's true. Every marriage they saw, they collected something
Yes,
and
sir.
saved it. And said, "Oh my God, I want those kind of flowers." Saved.
Yes, sir. And we
And then they
never,
brought it to you.
yes, sir. We never
Uh,
thought about these things, brother. I was 12, 14, 18. I never thought about, all right, so it's going to be like this when I get married. I'd never, not even in a dream.
Nah, brother. Nah.
I
Guys,
never
nah.
happened.
No, we think about stuff like, can a wife technically tell me no to sex once we're married? Can
Yeah,
she
we thought
technically
about
tell
that.
me no?
We thought about that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Most of the time, we're trying to build a life, brother. That's it, man. We
That's
got a
it,
life
yeah.
to build. We're working on that, And if I'm so fortunate, because it is in our best interest, I'm so fortunate to meet a woman that I want to make my wife, then I'll do that, and then so that's that step. All right, so then that's it.
That's it,
Here's
yeah.
some other things we got to focus on.
Yeah.
However, that wife, nah, brother, she got a bunch of expectations, and she, like you say, she picks them up.
Mhm.
So much so now they're saying couple goals to people who've been dating for 4 weeks.
Yeah, nah. Nope.
When you see the yes, let me just pull it back up because I'm not sure if that's how to pronounce it.
That was demonstration purposes only. Is why I typed that.
Yeah. No, pay no mind to the name. We're just looking at the actual reenactment. All right. So this word is usually because somebody sees the woman being promoted. She has been promoted.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Should have been promoted. Or look at all the attention that she is getting right now. When you think about Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, they're a couple. ASAP Rocky is a young, handsome guy, really good, cool with fashion, and younger dude. But he got her pregnant, and they have a serious relationship. So for a while, there were a couple goals because he's this young star, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then it came out that maybe he liked more girls than Rihanna, which is always going to be the case, by the way.
Every time, yeah.
Yeah, there's no such thing as fulfilling beauty.
No.
It cannot exist. Oh, wow, this beauty that's it.
This is it.
This is the total of beauty.
All beauty is summed up into this one person.
Oh, sir.
Everything else is ugly from now on.
That'd be a nice card, though, right? That'd be a nice card. All beauty is summed up in you.
Yeah.
It's got to be loud to y'all. Let me just pause that.
Yeah, there's a phrase that says, go ahead, brother.
No, I'm just had to exit out of that. What you got?
There's a phrase that I've heard that says beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Okay.
And I used to think that it was malarkey. Right? I would say, yeah, whatever. Ugly's ugly, pretty's pretty.
Gotcha.
It had nothing to do with the eye of the person looking at ugly or pretty. And so I would say beauty is in the eye of the beheld, the one that's being looked at. That's where beauty's at. Either she's pretty or she's not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that served me well coming up because I wasn't as easily bamboozled into thinking there was only the one pretty girl and that's it. And that caused some trouble, but we got it figured out as time went on. We got it sorted out, and now we're married, successfully married.
There you go.
So, yeah.
So now when that happens, it's no longer a couple goal because no one wants to also be promoted and then be embarrassed when everybody's looking. Please don't send all your eyes to me right now. Send them back over. Send them back away.
I got you.
At first, this is women now. At first, we were asking for the eyes to come look at how happy I am. how irresponsible is it to invite people to see how happy you are? How? What's the percentage of irresponsibility that entails,
man.
brother?
I gotta be at least 79.
Please, everybody, I don't care what state you're in, come and look. Look at me.
Yeah.
And then excuse me, don't look away, please. Can I have all of y'all's attention? Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Look at how happy I am.
That's pretty irresponsible. That's pretty irresponsible. I don't think anyone's ever said that.
That's it right there, bro.
That's
what they do.
That is pretty irresponsible.
That's irresponsible.
Yeah.
Everybody,
don't you
stop what
hide
you're doing.
in all the other situations that aren't happy? Don't you also hide
Oh
yourself?
yeah, no, you hide yourself,
Yeah.
But no, please, everyone. As a matter of fact, if you want to ask how to become happy like this, I'll gladly. Thanks for the extra time. I'll gladly tell you.
Oh man!
Thanks for the extra attention. Yes. Did you have a question?
I was gonna ask. Can I write this down? What you're about to say?
Sure.
Can I write it down and put it in?
Yeah.
my
Anybody?
magazine?
Okay. So, did y'all hear what he just said? Really smart guy in the front row just said, "Can he write it down?" So, I would. No, if I were you, I'd take notes. And so,
I'm ready. The smart guy that you said was smart.
okay. So the way that I got this happy, matter of fact, let me show y'all because some of y'all came in a little later. Let me show y'all some of let me show y'all some of my happiness. But don't people advertise that as a blessing, telling them to come get some? A blessing. That's a good question. So let's look at that, brother. Let's say my wife and I had worked really hard, and most everybody just forgot about us, and we just we should grind it out. And then we finally got to like a huge landmark of, like this is just a step, we're a step closer, but man, we worked so hard. And so we posted. We say, God has been so good to us and we're just so grateful. Y'all just never forget to believe in God, just trust God. And then like on the picture, I'm holding her like, no, that wouldn't be the way. Okay, we're looking at into each other's eyes.
Yeah.
While some other person that we asked to take a picture,
they take like 8 of them, slightly different angles, and let you guys pick the one you liked.
Yes, sir. They bring it over, and my wife she leans in and looks at them first, and then she's like, "I like this one," and I'm like, "I don't know." And she's like, "No, I like this one. Well, I like this one. Oh, this one's so okay. Which one between these two?" And that happens. All that happens, and then
absolutely, yeah.
She posts it, and she tags me in it, and then we wait. What?
All the lights coming in. Yeah,
and that feels even better. Here it is.
Yeah,
Which one should feel better, brother? Should the thing that God bless us with be just good enough, or should we also add on top of that?
That's a good
Come
question,
and
brother.
adore us for this. We're better and closer to God than you are.
That's definitely a good point, brother. Yeah, because surely one diminishes the other. It has to. It has to.
I would think so. If you ask me, I would think so. Even though I get it. Let's just say somebody comes to my house. I invite them to my house, and they're like, "Wow, is this man? God has been good." And I said, "No, brother, God is good.
Yeah,
God is good. He's been good to us. What have y'all been doing? Nah, just stay focused, brother, and just praying. And God has rewarded us. Like He said He would do to anyone.
Yeah, and
brother.
yeah, no, that's good. Look at how encouraged I am. So could I have something like this?
Brother, anybody, if you just believe, yeah, absolutely. Just believe.
Oh man. All right. Yeah, I gotta check myself, man, because this is man,
How
you're
you
blessed.
and you might be well on your way because just 2 months ago we didn't know how this house, we didn't know how we are gonna pay for it. So I mean, there's hardships
Wow.
along the way. Yeah,
I
no.
got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now
Oh
no,
man.
we're in a good place.
Yeah, yeah. No, but to me, that seems very useful because you're getting a little bit behind the scenes,
Yeah.
and then it's kind of like there's a problem with the whole internet goals thing in general, where this falls
Yeah.
into
Yes, sir.
is where you see the outcome, but you don't see any of the detail on how to get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like
So,
the rich people goals, right? You have rich people that they always give like some really cockamamie lessons on how to get there. It's always some nonsense that you've heard
yeah,
before that
yes,
doesn't
sir.
work.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, people ask me how I became so wealthy, and I just tell them you work hard, you pick the vision, you believe in it. Every morning I would tell myself this, and that's it. That's what I did. That's how I got here. And it's like, nah, but how did you get here? Like, what did you do with what did you do with your time and money? You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
what shoes did you put on what days? Like, come
Yeah.
on, man.
No, absolutely.
And so with what you're saying, that kind of combats the general problem with goals from other people on the internet.
Yeah.
And then more specifically for relationships, because to see a successful marriage, what you see is a successful marriage, and know that okay, they had ups and downs, they had troubles, they had this, that gives you like, okay, well, we're actually still in the same category as that couple.
Yeah.
Like we've got ups and downs, they had ups and downs.
Yeah,
We're
it's all
actually
good.
still in the same category. We're still
Yeah.
married, they're still married, we're good.
How come you don't see couples goals of the man dying or the woman dying, whoever dies first at 84, and then the man dying a week later? How come we never see yes?
That's not we don't.
How come we don't see that?
That's a good question. Yeah.
Till death do us part. You know what that means?
Yeah.
You know what it is to become one? Why y'all still calling yourselves a couple? You're supposed to be one. Hello, fellas. What's up, Manny? How are you?
Manny, hello. You got a new picture every week on here, Manny. I like it.
Hi, Victoria Hogan, she says. We've been talking about something, but just talking to ourselves the whole time, Manny. But just talking about something we thought was pretty important. And then Victoria, then she joined us about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, my wife doesn't know how to use the internet, I guess, because she's not here either.
Congratulations. What are we congratulating, Manny? Oh, that we were on here talking to ourselves. I've been on here. Well, I appreciate it. Appreciate your support. We've had. Let me at least take some time to talk about the marriage that I have with this lady.
Okay.
We've had a 22-year long relationship, her and I. 22 years.
Yeah, that's a long time, bro. Nice.
Yeah, 15-year marriage. I saw something about a power couple. Yeah, we're talking about couples now. Couple goals, stuff like that. Power couple goals. Would you say that's pretty synonymous, brother? Sometimes,
Yeah.
at least in some certain lights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say.
No, but we appreciate the congratulations, Manny. We didn't even know we were considered a power couple. Matter of fact, I don't even consider us a couple.
That's why you guys got it, because you guys are so humble. So humbling, didn't it?
You know, I don't even want to accept that, brother, because you know,
Wow.
just living by the grace of God.
Yeah, it's solo, man. You give the shirt off your back.
Yeah.
Oh.
There it is, Manny. I don't consider us a couple. We're one. Because we're one, we move together. I'm about to drop some gems, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully
All
people
right.
are ready. Are you ready to write these notes down?
All right. What's happening, y'all? Let's get it.
Because we're one, we move at the same time. I don't cherish my wife because I love her. I see that's where a lot of people go, kind of get this thing wrong, man. They love the person. Like I'm talking about that type of emotional component to love. They love their wife, so they cherish them because of the feeling that they feel.
Yeah.
And then when they stop feeling that feeling, it's all kind of like, it's always whatever, man. And that, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever she talk about, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling it right now, you know. Yeah. Understand? You should make that your speech when you accept your award as top 10 power couple of the year. I don't know. Maybe. I don't even know if there's a speech for that. But I don't cherish my wife because I love her. I cherish her because she was given to me. And what you do when somebody gives you something is you treat it like it's a gift, Jeff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether it's what you've always wanted, like, you know, the women when they're thinking about their husbands.
Yeah. It's like 5 guys in one.
Right. Or it's something that, wow, man, that was very thoughtful. I can really use this. Yeah. I treat it like a gift. So I cherish her because I consider her a gift. There's somewhere I want to be in life. And with her, I can actually get probably beyond what I wanted to be. Probably, brother. With her.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Without her, I probably won't get halfway. So to get somebody to be in your life that's going to make that much of a difference, it's a gift, man. Not for the work. I ain't talking about the work. I'm talking about the worth. That is somebody that's worthy of me to cherish. And when I say cherish, I don't mean get away. Everybody get away from me. Get away from
me. Do you mean the sigh when you look in her eyes?
I don't mean that I sigh. No, that's not what I mean.
That's not.
What I mean by cherish is I keep her safe, brother.
Yeah.
Right? I keep her safe. But I keep her so safe that everything and everybody that she loves also is very safe. As long as I'm involved, brother.
Yeah.
Everything that she loves, everybody that she loves is highly protected by me, brother. And safe. Cherish. When you think about moments in time, you think about now, because that's I wasn't doing that, but I wasn't cherishing the now moment. I could look back and savor on some of the good times, you know, stuff like that, or things that I'm looking forward to, be able to bless her with. I just kind of be there for a little while I'm working. But the now, I had an opportunity on our 15th anniversary to cherish the now, brother. Right now, we're right where we at. Doesn't matter how rich we are, how not rich we are, our health. None of that mattered. It was just now. This was a now. This is now. And I was able to cherish that moment with her, man. And And so the most you'll get out of a relationship, a marriage, it should be a marriage. You shouldn't just be out here having relationships. If you have 9 relationships in your life, how draining is it going to be to drag yourself into the 10th?
Oh yeah.
I've been in one relationship, Jeff. You know that. I've been in one. Only this many.
Yes, sir.
And I wish that was everybody. I wish everybody was only in one relationship. I really do, man. I wish that could be so, man. Just one. But at the same time, I gotta recognize that Raytoria was a gift. She is a gift, and everybody's gift didn't come at. I get it, brother. It doesn't come at the same time, or you don't realize it's a gift, and you know somebody sends you something in the mail and says you've won the sweepstakes. What if you really won?
You might have really won one of those. Yeah. Yeah, brother. No.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I opened it. I was like, what? I won the sweepstakes. And they're like, yeah, you're really the winner. Come claim your prize.
You missed out on a cruise. A lot of us have probably actually missed out on free cruises, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So listen, I encourage everyone that is married to cherish that person, man.
Yeah.
It's a gift. Someone that can smell you right when you're about to go take a shower. It could be, let's just say it could have been 2 hours, could have been 12 hours, however many hours it's been, they are the last ones to smell you before you say, I'm about to go take a shower.
Yeah. They're the one person that's right there. Yeah.
That person.
That's who you're saying it to. Yeah.
Yeah, that person you need to take serious, man. That ain't. Because you let it go as far as you let it go with that person. Don't let it go further. You would never let it go that far with somebody else.
Nah, no way.
That person, you're like, nah. Okay, fine. This is good enough. Let me go and take a shower.
Yeah.
Somebody that put up with that, and all your flaws. We're all flawed people, man. Very flawed people. And it shows up even more when you have to live with someone.
Mm-hmm.
But someone that can see your flaws more than you see them, man. That can see them. And and they're still there.
Yeah.
Man, take that. You're in a good place, man. Don't disrespect them and look at other people and say, why can't we be more like that? Don't do that. Don't do that to each other. Pay attention to what you can do to make the relationship better. I guarantee the first thing you can do is make yourself better. I guarantee it. Won't that make the relationship better, brother? If you can just make yourself better.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
it's the best way.
Every time I improve something about myself, and this is kind of the caveat with relationships, it makes the relationship better, right? Because it's not just my flaws that my wife has to deal with. It's the growing. And we're humans.
Yeah.
We're human beings. And every single one of us grow. And it's ugly and it's stupid. And we do dumb things and we say dumb things and we make ourselves look stupid. It's all bad. And when you grow to get better.
Yes, sir.
And so not only does she have to deal with my flaws that are just there that I have to fix, but she has to deal with the growth. Me trying to figure out what a husband is supposed to do in this situation. I don't know. I've always done it like this, but I've never been a husband. So I'll just do it like this, but slowly. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And that's usually where a lot of people check out, and they don't get to have that bond where now you can look at one another and be like, man, I remember when we didn't communicate without words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now we do. And it's, it's a process, and it continues to grow. Like you guys, 15 years, 20 something years together.
Yeah.
Whether y'all can probably get your whole day done without saying a word to each other and work in harmony. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Okay, I can hear you now. You had cut out when you said because.
Oh, I was saying because you guys have been with each other for so long. I don't know what things.
Nah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. She oh, this is what I was about to say. There is no real secret. And, it just can't be about me. And in my situation, it's not about her. It's about God. I do what I do for God. And she's learning that she got to do what she's doing for me. And so that's where it seems like, oh man, this is not fair. Look, it's like I'm all about you and you're not all about me. Yeah, if I'm all about you, we're gonna drown and die and sink and get run over.
Yeah, somebody has to care about the Lord, man.
So the attention that you show me, or the affection, or all the things you do towards me, I do that towards my Father. I must. He's a jealous God. But that's the order of things. And in those order of things, we can all become one and enjoy. Oh man, just enjoy life, man. Jeff, what else you got, brother? What else can you think of on this subject?
Yeah, what we were talking about when we first brought this up. I've seen this photo quite a bit where you see like a man's hand and a woman's hand holding the shifter in the car, and it says couple goals, and they're both holding the shifter like this. The woman's hand's like this big, and the man's hand's like this. And it's like a Mercedes or something, and maybe they have matching watches. And it'll say couples goals, or his and her, or king and queen, something like that.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah, and it's such a cool photo because it's saying a lot. But what it's telling me as a person that operates a motor vehicle is these people are going to either destroy their transmission, or they're going to crash into someone and destroy someone's day. Yeah. Because two hands cannot be on this gear shifter. There's only one driver in the car. Get your hand off of the shifter, please, if you're not driving the car.
Yeah. Just put the hand in my lap. I don't know.
Put it somewhere other than this thing that's going to kill us. You know and it's, the other side, comically speaking, you typically see the man driving and his hand goes to the thigh of his wife. That's where it goes.
Yep.
He's driving the automatic. And so when I see that, what I'm thinking of is, if she's in the driver's seat, is that where her hand's going to go, on his thigh? Because if I'm in the passenger seat, which is understandable, right? Maybe you just need to do some work. Your wife drives, and your hand goes on my thigh. We're pulling over. Pull over right there. Get out.
It doesn't work both ways.
No, it doesn't work both ways. And two people aren't driving the vehicle. Right?
Gotcha.
Two people aren't driving the vehicle, and as deceptive as it seems like two people are a part of this. Two people are here, but one person is driving the vehicle. And I think it's to say that I think it's a good idea to have children and teach the children to absolutely adore their mothers. That way, someone cares very much about the mother, and the husband should care about his mother as well. The first time I cared about a relationship in a marriage in the way I do is when I read that the Lord says in the Bible, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he says, I won't hear your prayers if you speak harshly to your wife. Go fix it. Go fix what you said to her first, and then come talk to me, because I won't listen to you. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of what taught me how to deal with this thing, is I need to deal with her not harshly, and then I have to go to the Lord. And then the children adore her. You know what I'm saying? It's a chain of command. And I think that's the best setup.